welcome to the Colac Herald Sports Match, Colac District's highest rated online sports show. My name is Ben Martin. With me, as always, is Alex, Mr. Netball Baird. Alex, welcome.
Thanks, Ben. A big week in netball. Tigers back on the winners list, and few teams moved into the five in Colac District. So, looking forward to getting into that later.
It's some very exciting weekends of football and netball, and it's only going to get more exciting from here. But we'll kick it off with the Geelong Football League football, mainly because the Colac Tigers back on the winners list, which is great news. They had a two-game losing streak, but they're back on the winners list in the Battle of the Tigers. Colac defeated reigning grand finalist Grovedale 22-15, 147 to 12-11, 83. So a 10-goal win, really just asserting itself back into form there. Jake Carmody kicked 7 goals for the winners and was among the best players with Kane Leeson, Ryan Monahan, Mikey Buchanan, Jared Garner and Kane Smart. While Jordan Erskine, the spearhead for Grovedale, he kicked 5 goals and their best player was Paul Waldron. So well done to Colac there for getting back on the winners list. So we'll now cross over to the Colac District Football League, where Birregurra has knocked South Colac off the top of the ladder. So a lot of exciting results here, and it's really just heating up the finals race here in the CDFL. Birregurra won this one 8-4, 52 to 7-6, 48 at South Colac's joint reserve. Adam Bird kicked 4 goals for the Saints in a best on ground performance, while other good players for Birregurra were young fella Josh Weatherhead and Michael Blytho. For South Colac, Ben Cox kicked 4 goals for the Roos, and their best players were Dion Oborn, Tom McKean, the young fella in his second game, and Tom Whitecross. In other results in the CDFL at the weekend, Simpson defeated Apollo Bay 10-19, 79 to 10-4, 64. 4 players kicked 2 goals for the Tigers, while their best player was Corey Bolsh. For Apollo Bay, Casey McDonald kicked 5 goals in a best on ground performance, while other good players for the Hawks was Dean Sheets. Forest has defeated Elvie 15-10, 100 to 11-16, 82. 4 players kicked 3 goals for the Forest Lions, while their best players were Sean Wells and Danny McGill. For the Swans, Liam McGuan kicked 4 goals in a best on ground performance, while their other good players for the Swans were Josh Goonan. Western Eagles have defeated Otway Districts to record their first win of the season, so well done to the Eagles. 11-7, 73 to 6-7, 43, they won this one. Peter Boyd kicked 4 goals for the winners, while their best player was Eamon Johnson. For Otway Districts, Dean Marnie kicked 3 goals, and their best player was Joe Patch. And finally, before we wrap up the football of the weekend, Colac Imperials have defeated Lorne pretty comfortably in the grand final rematch, 11-9, 75 to 3-7, 25. Jeremy Spokes kicked 3 goals for the Imps, while their best player was Kyle Roberts. For Lorne, 3 players each kicked 1 goal, while their best player was Matt Bain. That wraps up the football. I now pass you over to Alex with the netball.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. As I mentioned at the start, the Tigers, they snapped a 6-game losing streak when they beat Grovedale 39 to 33. Shelley Scott was back to her best in the mid-court, while Chelsea Hillman had a strong game in wing defence and in attack for the Tigers, and Riley Stevens was a standout in defence. Gabby Reynolds was the highest scorer for the Tigers, netting 29 goals, while Grovedale's best was Melissa Bragg. Moving to Colac and District, the feature match was between Western Eagles and Otway Districts. Eagles had a commanding 15-goal win against the Demons. That moves them up to 4th position on the ladder, so they were sitting outside before the round began. Their best was Jenny Fish, who played a strong game in the mid-court, while in goal Sarah Anderson netted 30. For the Demons, the best was Megan Spokes, while Jane Robertson continued her strong form with 23 goals. Moving on, and Alvie notched up their first win of the season with a convincing 83-goal win against Forest. Renee Seebeck scored the Lions' only goal for the day, while their best was Estelle Bella, while for the winners, Mercedes Hickey and Paige Bence shared 42 goals each, and Hannah Boylan was best on court for the Swans. South Colac had a convincing 35-goal win against Birregurra. Tegan McNamara top scorer for the Roos with 29 goals, while their best was Chelsea Spears. For Birregurra, Ashley Williamson scored 14, while Danielle Rowan was the best for the Saints. Apollo Bay just went down by 7 goals to an informed Simpson side. For the Bay, Katie Monahan scored 16 goals, while Tiff Holt was best on court. Paige Mason had a strong game for the Tigers, while Emily Dienhoven scored 21 goals. And in our final match, Lorne couldn't keep up with Colac Imperials, losing 53 to 31. Carly Entercott for the Dolphins scored 22 goals, and Brooke Hutchings was their best, while the winners, Colac Imperials, Sarah Higgins was best on court, and Beck Scott scored a massive 43 goals again. So that wraps up netball, Ben.
Thank you, Alex, and that wraps things up for us here at the Sports Match for another week. Make sure you buy Wednesday and Friday's Colac Herald to keep up to date with all the Colac District sporting news. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.